Well, the show was Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio, and I am Barry Musa. We're about to step into our next segment, and that is Good News Across Africa. Epi is getting ready. Stay with us, don't go.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news!
Okay.
Well, we have very interesting things today. So
Right.
I want to start from the field of sports.
Okay.
First off, yes, because I think it's not something we usually do
Okay.
most of the time. So
Right.
starting from the field of sports, I want to look at female referees
Mm-hmm.
who have in a way made history.
Female referees.
Yes,
Tell
who
us
have
about them.
Who have made history.
Football, like soccer?
Yes, football.
Really? Nice.
And
Okay.
it's something that has people, some of the people in the football fraternity, the
Right.
male referees actually applauding them for.
Oh, nice.
So we're looking at 3 female referees that have made history in the African football.
Nice.
Now, we currently know the CAN is going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And it happens to be the second most senior national team competition
Okay.
in the continent
Mhm.
after the African Cup of Nations.
True.
It's a wonderful platform for Lydia, Benedetta, and Mimesen. And these
Okay.
are the names of the 3 female referees.
Referees.
And they actually use this platform to prove their capabilities. Because
Right.
we know when it comes to refereeing, it's like a male-dominated sector or zone.
Right.
So to have 3 female referees who had to compete with male referees for a place at this tournament, and they actually did get the place. They got to be selected to be the ones to go.
Right.
And upon going, you'd feel that there's something that happens generally,
Okay.
but then it's not that easy for a female referee to control a match at a senior CAF male tournament.
Yeah.
Once it's dominated by males, there's that hesitation,
Yeah.
that hold back. But one thing these 3 people did, the main one is, she's an Ethiopian, and her name
Okay.
is Lydia Tefase.
Yeah.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
an Ethiopian referee.
I think I
Lydia
watched that
Tefase.
match. I watched it. I think it was between Tanzania and one other country. I watched that match. Yeah, we had 3. We had one manning the she was in charge of the match, and then we had I think 2 what do you call it, linesmen, even though I think there should be something like lineswomen. Yeah, so we had only 1 male. We had 4 referees, right? 4 sets of referees, but we had 1 male amongst the 3 women, and these are the ones they're talking about. A brilliant job they did.
So one thing Lydia and her assistants,
Yep.
Malawian Benedetta is from Malawi,
Yeah.
Kimbira, and then Mimesen Iyohe is from Nigeria. Now
right.
they've become the first women to control a match at a senior CAF male tournament.
Nice.
So this is like a breakthrough that comes 2 years after women referees
Yep.
handled matches at the African Under-23 and Under-17 Cup of Nations tournaments.
Great.
Now, Tafesa, who is a former professional basketball player, tolerated no foul play as she yellow carded 3 Tanzanians within 10 minutes during the second half.
Wow. You will get it. It doesn't matter. And she's a basketball player.
She was a former basketball
Former.
player. Yeah,
Wow.
she was a former
Interesting.
basketball
I mean, you'd
player.
want to see someone who actually was more of like into football right from the onset, but switching and I mean professionally handling stuff in the football field. I think it's amazing. It is.
I think the interesting thing about this particular case was that,
Yeah.
as compared to most where you had some of the African male footballers who would
Yeah.
often dispute the decisions that
Oh,
have
the
been brought
referee.
against them,
Yeah.
they mostly accepted it without hesitation. They just took in the rulings
Yeah.
and accepted it like that, which
Right.
was very good. So we had the CAF referee manager,
Okay.
Eddie Milet from Seychelles, who said he was pleased with the trial
Nice.
as they've created history 8 days into the 6th edition of the Nations Championship.
Beautiful. Okay.
So I think that's something that is good. I feel this is changing the scope. We're now doing more of female inclusivity in a lot of fields or sectors
Yeah.
that formerly were male dominated.
Right. Great. Okay.
Well, our next stop. So the locally produced tablets from
Right.
Africa.
Right. Tell us about it.
Now, when I say tablet, I'm not talking of like medicine
Like
tablet.
the drug thing
Yeah.
we take in.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is like a tab, like an iPad, like a Samsung tablet, like all these.
Yeah, I mean the name came from the
tablets,
iPad
yeah.
thing, right? Tablets and all. But yeah, tell us more.
So we simply have one man,
Okay.
and he is from. He's from Congo.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, Congo
Why did you
Brazzaville.
hesitate before?
Nothing. He's from Congo. They call
Okay.
it the Wesi tablet.
Wasi tablet.
Yes, the Wesi
Okay.
tablet. And for him,
Right.
Wesi means the light of the stars in the Northern Congolese language. Yeah.
Okay. Great. All right.
So he had a vision when designing the Congolese tablet. Now his dream was to create a new technology that brought a balanced quality and accessibility, which was price-wise
Yeah.
perfectly. And he achieved the dream when the tablet was launched, and it sold at less than half the price of the first Samsung Galaxy Tab.
Okay. That's remarkable.
Now it wasn't easy for he was based in Congo because I
Right.
mean he had to struggle, he had to brawl, putting a lot of effort to fund just to be able to materialize this project.
Yeah.
And he had potential investors who turned him down. Some people didn't really believe that he would succeed. Some
Right.
of them laughed at the idea
Okay.
of him inventing the first African tablet. Like,
See?
dude.
That's where the problem comes in. You don't get people believing in your dream.
Well,
till you achieve it.
eventually, he turned a deaf ear to all the critics and
Yep.
persevered until the Congolese government
Yep.
heard of his idea. And then they invested 50% of the funds that were needed.
Nice.
And a couple of months later, the first 5,000 devices of the touchpad were designed in Congo.
Great. Made in Africa.
That's the thing.
Beautiful.
So one thing he started with that was an issue was that he used to design them in Congo,
Okay.
but then had them manufactured or assembled in China.
In China,
And
okay.
then they were brought back and sold or made available in Congo.
Mm.
So like years down the line, he decided to set up the factory in Congo to actually manufacture it or assemble it, so he doesn't have to take it outside the country and bring it back.
Okay. All right.
So I think it's a good thing that he
Right,
did.
right,
Now
right.
his name is Veron Manco.
Okay.
Veron Manco.
Right.
So if you want to know more about him and more about, he's an entrepreneur.
Right.
If you want to know more about the things he's doing and the fact that he's trying to bring change to Congo,
Yeah.
you can just go to www.veron.cg.
Okay.
Veron is Verone.
Okay.
Verone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Veron has a new tablet out. The African one that you need to get. Very necessary. Okay.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think earlier today I was asking Joel and then Daniel
Yeah.
if they have they ever sat or thought of wondered or whether they have actually wanted to take a bath without using water. And Joel said no. Daniel also said no.
No.
I mean, Joel was like, what's the essence? It's not bathing if there's no water.
No water, yeah.
So I think for him, yes, he had a point.
Right.
But then what happens to people in countries where water is a scarce commodity?
Mm.
So for them, basically, I think this invention or innovation is a
Okay.
good thing.
Right.
I mean, I'm talking about the dry bath gel.
Yeah. Dry bath gel. Yeah.
So the first time I found out about dry bath, I was just like, huh?
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there is something like that. Because I know way back in school, we had people who wish they wouldn't take their bath.
Oh,
they
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
take
yeah.
a shower. They
Yeah.
could just, smell good, be okay, and just
Yeah.
come
With the
straight
deodorants
to...
and what have you,
Exactly.
they're good to go.
That is the thing. But using deodorants and things or smelling good does not necessarily mean that you're clean.
Right.
So what what we have dry bath actually doing is it's making you clean,
Okay.
but then without water. Yes, it's a gel. It comes in a bottle, and then they have, if you buy the packet, they have the
Okay.
mini packets.
Yeah.
One packet is enough for a bath,
Okay.
and then it comes with pill towels.
Mm-hmm.
They're like super tiny towels that have been really compressed, so they look like a vitamin C tablet.
Tablets?
Yes, the one you put in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to just put a bit of the gel on your body,
Mm-hmm.
rub it all over your body. Now you soak the pill towel so it just unpacks or
Yeah.
opens up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take it because it's supposed
It
to be damp.
expands.
Yes, it's supposed to be damp. Then you take it
Uh-huh.
and just clean your body with it.
Okay.
Now the gel takes off every dirt from your body. So if you don't need water to rinse your body, you don't need to soap sponge. No, the gel it clears off the dirt, and experiments have been done. It works on permanent markers on your body. If you have ink marks, dirt, sand, it clears all of them and leaves you feeling clean and fresh.
Yeah.
Also,
good.
I think this works a lot for people who find themselves in places that they wouldn't have privacy. I mean, to take off your clothes and take a shower. So you could actually use this method to also bath. But interestingly, it's selling because it cleans your body, and using the skin rubbing motion, you gently tend to remove dead skin cells and then the full body odor with the gel. So some of the benefits that come with using it basically is it safely cleans your skin with little to no water.
All right.
It leaves you feeling fresh. It removes any body odor on you. It saves you time and water for those who don't have access to water.
Okay.
Now, it allows you to clean yourself regardless of the situation you find yourself in.
True.
It also aids in cleansing and moisturizing the skin. And then it has a strong residual effect. It's long lasting. And I mean, top of it all, it's easy to use.
Yep. Okay.
So for those who are thinking, is this thing certified? Yes. It has been dermatologically tested.
Okay.
And it can be used on sensitive skin.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. Well, if you find yourself in a place where maybe water is a big issue, you'd want to consider using that. I mean, since it has been certified by the Dermatology Association, you're good to go. But it's a bit difficult. It will be a bit difficult from the onset, especially for those of us who are so. I mean, since
I think
it's water.
It moves towards saving water because so far.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, so far they've actually been able to save 8 million liters of water.
Okay.
With that, and they've been able to the number of showers they've replaced. 'Cause when people go under a shower, they just leave the water running.
Right.
So they've actually been able to replace 1 million showers.
Okay.
Also, the dry days, they call them dry days, have been done by their team.
Okay.
Is up to 2,400.
Okay. And these are all goodies we bring you on the good news, right?
And the key thing is actually was innovated by a South African.
Nice.
This whole idea stemmed from a comment his friend made about, I mean, he wished he could just
do
get
something
up without taking a shower. Because getting water, the stress and everything, getting water
is hell.
Just about, yes.
Yep. That is why we say every day, identify a problem. Think about a solution. If not, you don't have the resources, maybe someone out there could fund it. And it could blow. That's all we have for good news.
That's all we have.
Thank you. Log on to africaglobalradio.com for more of these inspiring, positive, good news, changing narratives. I mean, demonstrating to the global community that there are a lot of creative thinkers on the continent and they are able to make a change. Yep.